Welcome back to another Dylan Smith Outdoor video. Today we're mounting a deer I call Paddles. It is my first archery kill ever, and I call him Paddles is because he has a whole paddle on his left antler. He also has a bunch of old kickers coming off. And he actually has, it's hard to see, but going into his antler, he has a hole. So he's mounted with a lip curl because he was doing a licking branch when I shot him. So I'm gonna roll the recovery clips of this deer, and then I'll show you guys how I'm gonna mount the deer. I just shot a buck. I was sitting here playing on my phone like usual, and I saw a rack come here, and my bow was down. I saw it, and it kept looking at me. So I grabbed my bow, and I tried to put my release on the D-loop, and it saw that when it got to here, trotted in the woods, popped out right there, and right on that where my bag is over there, he was. So I drew back, and I shot, and it looks like it was right behind the shoulder and hit the offside shoulder. Looks great. We looked, and the blood was really good. And I'm gonna knock an arrow just in case. He will happen to be still alive. Oh, yeah. He's got a bunch of mass right here. He's got a kicker coming off the back. He's a young deer. Actually, he's really old in the face. This is an awesome deer. It's my first ever bow kill. If you look at his glands, they're all flared out because he was about to hit a mock scrape. And the arrow didn't exit, so we're gonna have to watch for that. But this deer did not go far. I'm gonna flip him over. Perfect shot. I'm gonna gut this deer, and I'll catch you guys when he's gutted. We're gonna take some pictures too, so stay tuned. So the mounts we're doing are these full range systems. I'll put a link in the description of where I found those, but basically it is easy hooks to where you can dual mount, or they have a bunch of other mounting systems and attachments. But as you can see, you just drill this little mounting system to one of your buck mounts and do it. So I'm gonna drill one of those mounts, well, not drill, screw it into the backside of my new mount, and then I can move these deer around, move some downstairs, and see what I like. So I'm gonna put this bracket on this deer real quick. So when I do these mounts, I like to have a drill mark so the screws go in easier. And I found the easiest way is usually mounts have this cylinder here, and you line them up how you want it. And I like to line the top and bottom hole vertically with these top screws. So we're just gonna go, set them down quick. We're gonna go, hold on, I gotta figure out how to hold this. Get him on the bean bag. Okay, so I like to start with the drill and drill in little indents so the screws go in easier. So on most of the mounts, you have this circle cut out. Then you have the top brackets that they give you. So I line my top hole with the top bracket and the bottom in a perfect line. Then you look at your cylinder, drill in a little on the top and bottom. And this is the tricky part with one hand. So you get your screw, and I like to do the top one first. And you get it into where it's in, but you can move it. And then you get it lined. So right there, got a perfect vertical. Now I drill it in. And that won't move. So now I'm just gonna go boom, boom, boom. So drill. And they give all these screws to you, so you don't have to go scramble and find any. And then you go. Boom. It's nice and snug. Boom. Boom. Now that won't move. So this isn't where I'm gonna finally put the deer, but I'll grab a little bracket to show you. So you have your system, this is their corner. So that's to the wall like that. Then you go and you see your deer mount will slide in like that. So I'll go up to this one that we already have. This isn't my final spot, but I'll just show you what it looks like. And you put it up here. So you get here, you find it, and then you work it in. So you hear that pop. And then you can get it how you want it. So I'm gonna find a cool spot for this deer. I'll catch you guys when I find that spot. We figured out that this deer looks good over here. So all you do is, you get this bracket, right, lined up. Then you find the hole. And you just, slide it in. Boom, and then you hear it pop. And as you can see, just lines up. So then you figure out how you like it. I like it like this. So now, when we're in the living room, or standing back here, you can see the kickers that were coming off this deer. and it looks pretty sweet. So now I'll show you how easy it is to remove the bracket off of that one and put on a new bracket so I can go downstairs. So now we're using their corner system with this deer, and you find a corner in the wall and it sticks in there. So I'm gonna have help and hang this up quick, and I'll show you guys what it looks like when the bracket's in the wall. So we have the bracket in the wall, and now we're just gonna do the same thing. We're just gonna go boom, and then hang our deer on that. So I'll catch you guys after we hang the deer on it. So there it is. That's how easy it is to use the full range hanging system. I'll put a link in the description of where to find those. They are not a sponsor, but it just made it a lot easier. So catch you guys in the next episode.